Hello, Kawasaki Ninja Hybrid fans. Kawasaki recently released a software update for our motorcycles which increases the hybrid switching speeds and enables automatic transmission for sport mode. I'm confident they threw in some extra refinements as well, as the bike just feels smoother all around after the update. The update should only take around 20 minutes at your dealer, and the best news, it's free. I'm personally pretty excited Kawasaki didn't just abandon their strong hybrid experiment, and hope they continue to release more software updates. As a firmware fanatic, it's fun for me to see additional features and refinements added to my almost 2-year-old bike just by hooking up a laptop and downloading software. So after the update, the dealership should have gave you a little sheet. It's like a one-page sheet, says all the changes that happened with the software update. If you didn't get that sheet, I'm going to go through each section. The most exciting change is you can now switch HEV to EV at 37 miles an hour instead of 16, so it gives you a little more flexibility in traffic going between the two modes. When you do it above the 60 mile an hour speed, the engine keeps running for a little while. It's a little weird, not what you're used to in the old software. All it's doing, I think, is keeping the clutch available, because it can actually disengage or engage the clutch in EV mode. It actually hard shifts, which that's my best guess why they keep it running. It'll be a little weird a couple times, and after that you don't even notice it, but 37 mile an hour switch between HEV and EV is probably the biggest update, at least for me, in this software change. So another thing they changed is you're not really gated into the EV thing anymore. You can see on the left, if you're in sport mode, you can go sport to EV and back. You cannot go to eco. You have to go back to sport and then eco. So you're either on EV or you're not on EV. They've changed that now, so you can pretty much hit any of the 4 buttons you want. There are 3 buttons. The HEV EV switch will flip you between the last non-EV mode, eco or sport, and EV. But in addition to that, if you're in EV mode and you want to go to sport, you can just hold sport and it'll switch to that. So this is kind of a quality of life improvement, I guess. I'm probably still going to switch it the old way, but it's good to know you're not locked into the EV or the previous mode anymore, because I can see how that was confusing for people. So the last change I made was you now have automatic transmission in sport mode. The shifting is a little more aggressive. It will hold the gear a little bit longer, unlike the eco mode automatic transmission, where it just tries to get to the 6th gear as fast as possible. So it is a little bit better. I'm probably going to stick with manual transmission, because the other disadvantage is when you're in automatic transmission in sport mode, you do not get e-boost. So the only way to use e-boost is if you're in manual transmission, then it will let you. So if you're wondering why e-boost isn't working in automatic sport mode, that's why they disabled it. Finally, I want to thank Kawasaki for this software update. Again, I'm very excited that we had this update, because I did not expect it from a 2-year-old bike. So if you keep making updates, please, Kawasaki, just let us go into 5th gear in EV automatic transmission so we get up to 60 miles an hour. I feel like 5th gear EV would be the best addition you can make, because then the bike is very usable in traffic in EV mode, and I don't have to switch out of it so fast that I think it's 45 or 42 I think we get with EV mode. So if you can add one more gear to the EV automatic transmission so it goes to 5th and gets up to 60 miles an hour, I feel that will be a huge increase for the sales of this bike.